welcome to PokeSurvivor, the show where two trainers and 24 Pokemon compete to be the very best. I am your host, Poke Ranger Pegasus, and with me is my co-host Patrick the Gamer.
You're full of shit, Peg. What's going on, everyone?
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's a week late. We're sorry.
It happens. We have life and things like that.
I'd say we just get back on track and have an episode next week, but I don't know if Pat can pull that off.
Unlikely, not with the amount of stuff we got to get done this week.
Yeah, you're right. So, this is the episode for Cycle 4 of PokeSurvivor, and we fucked up. Or more specifically, I fucked up.
You fucked up.
So, we went into this week with the level limit of 29, and Erica, on the other hand, had some level 32s because I looked it up wrong. So,
Yeah.
tell the people how that went for you, and tell them how I rectified it because I was an idiot.
Oh man, Well, let's start at the very beginning. So we left Vermilion and made our way through the freaking cave. We didn't use flash because fuck that noise. We did, however, have our last little electric boy exploded. Plan B got Plan B'd.
Oh no!
Yeah, our Voltorb got self-destructed by a wild Geodude that didn't want to let us run away.
That was your one death for the week, right? At least one permanent death.
That's correct. So we are out of electric options.
Oof.
And let me tell you what, I was done after that. I just sprinted my way through everything that night. Like, I took out Snorlax and I just mega punched everything. I didn't care. I was just blowing through shit. We found our way to Celadon City. And we were like, alright, the level limit's 29. Snorlax is already 29 after going through one or two of the trainers that we needed to go to Erica. Everyone else is kind of like 27, 28. I'm like, oh, you know what? Whatever, that's fine. I think Stanley was at level 25 because it was like, so frustrating to train him. So we're like, fuck it, we're just gonna punch everything and it'll be fine. So we went in there. And it worked just fine against her first Mon. You know? We got slept or something, and we rested up. And we punched that, what was it? I want to say it was like a Tangela. Her Tangela.
Tangela.
We punched that thing into the ground, and it was great.
And then...
what came next? Was it the Gloom, or was it the...
I think it was the Gloom. I'm not sure. It might have been the Weeping Bell.
It was the Weeping Bell who came next. And that Weeping Bell decided to just destroy us. Be level 32 and just smack us around a bit. And crit with Razor Leaf every other attack. And then slept us before we could sleep ourselves to rest up.
Oh, no.
And of course, Gen 1 mechanics, they get to choose their move after you make your move. So we go to switch, and it crit Razor Leafs our Stanley, and Stanley dies.
That's a real Gen 1 mechanic? They just choose your move based on what you do?
Yeah, the AI chooses after you select your move.
Oh, wow.
That's why it's always very good at predicting what you're going to do. It knows.
That's a little.
So, Stanley dies. And we send out... I don't remember who we send out. But they get hit with a Razor Leaf. Someone gets poisoned.
Didn't Stefan die to a Razor Leaf?
Stefan came out later, and Stefan got... Okay. I think Stefan actually got murdered by the Gloom.
Oh, okay.
And then eventually we were able to take the Weeping Bell down with Luigi, I think, hitting those neutral gusts.
Yep.
And then we bring out Beowulf to face the Gloom, and we just get smacked in the face first turn. Like, I think she went straight into like Petal Blizzard, and we're down to like
I think it's Petal Dance.
10%. Petal Dance, Petal Blizzard. No, it's Petal. Whatever.
Petal
Doesn't
Blizzard
matter.
is like Gen 6.
Doesn't matter. The wannabe Thrash.
Oh, we'll talk about it wanting to be Thrash in a couple minutes.
We'll talk about that in a second. So we bring Beowulf out, and we bring in Stefan. He's got great defense. Maybe he'll live one. Maybe we can outspeed. No, he died. He died very badly.
Oof.
No.
No.
I think we brought in Kingler next.
You have a Kingler?
I do have a Kingler.
Oh.
Michael the Krabby.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's a big boy Kingler now.
Have you been using him and I just don't remember, or is he new?
We've been using him as our cut guy.
Oh, okay.
So, seeing as
you've been keeping him to level, though?
Yeah, for the last couple weeks, yeah. Especially after our Psyduck died last week.
Yeah.
Or early this week. Something. He died at some point. I don't remember when. But he's dead.
Rip in peace, Psyduck.
Yep. But yeah, so eventually, I think in the end, we ended up bringing out Snorlax against her Gloom, and it's like, all right, we have to survive this. We have to get one Mega Punch off because that's all we need. Or no, we have to get a rest. We have to get a rest, and I think she missed, and we got our rest off.
Beautiful.
And then 2 turns, and we punch it, and it dies. So we get out of there. We've lost 2 of our favorites in Stanley and Stefan. And I'm very, very upset with life.
So Gingy, god damn it. Patrick DMs me after the fact the next day when I'm just talking to him casually. He's like, hey, by the way, you fucked up. And I'm like, excuse me? he tells me what I've done. And as a gracious competitor, I decided, hey, just regen Stefan and Stanley and pretend they never died.
Because I would have been stuck with 5 Pokemon for the rest of the series.
And also, to honor my own mistakes, I decided I would also go into the gym with a 29 level limit, and that's still our level limit for this week. We're going into PvP with 29s.
Yep.
And so I'll tell you how that went. But first of all, let's start at the beginning. So, I so gracefully segued into the horrible gym battle. I was gonna do a joke where I said everything was perfect and nothing died, and then was like, "Gotcha."
Didn't quite make that.
The Reaper came for me. He came. It was not good.
It's about damn time.
So the week starts off all right. I go do my usual thing, head over, do the tunnel was this week, wasn't it, this cycle?
Yep.
So yeah, I do the stupid tunnel, whatever, and go through all the trainers, whatever. If I make it to Lavender Town, and there in Lavender Town, I do something I've been talking about all series. Past my Haunter is now Gingy the Haunter.
Hopefully it'll be dead the Haunter. Don't quit your day job.
I'm a good singer, damn it. And don't you fucking...
You may be fine at singing, but beatboxing is not your thing.
I'm singing Friend Like Me, dude.
You're not good at imitating instruments.
Okay. So, yeah, Gingy the Haunter exists now. That's nice. And I went to Celadon. I was ready. I trained to as high as I could without over leveling. I got my dudes either to 29 if they weren't going to be useful, or 28 if they were. I had to give up a slot and bring my cut slave, obviously. So my cloister sat the battle out. He wouldn't have been that useful anyway. Maybe you could have gotten lucky and got off an ice beam without dying, but I doubt it. So we go in with our other
You
5
could have just let
Pokemon.
him explode.
Oh yeah, I don't even think he had explosion. And if he did, I don't think I was planning on using it. Um, so I go in, and what I didn't tell Pat is that, because I didn't want to give him the satisfaction, I might have told him and forgotten, but I'm pretty sure I decided not to tell him until now to get his reaction. Not only did I lose a Pokemon to Erica, I very damn nearly wiped. Like, all of my Pokemon were in the red.
You did mention that. Like the day you went in and faced her, you were like, dude,
You know,
she fucked me up real bad.
I damn near wiped. But about that Pokemon I lost, I was kind of tired and half paying attention because I decided to do this battle in choir class for some reason. That was a decision that I made. So I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. And the Gloom started to use Pedal Dance. And now in Gen 1, they use the same text so as Thrash. So as he uses the move, it'll say, "It is thrashing about." So my half paying attention sleepy brain says, "Oh hey, look, it's using Thrash. Now is my chance." And I
Because Gloom can
switched.
definitely use Thrash.
Yeah. So I switched into my Rhyhorn. And that did not end
And
well.
it got murdered.
Yeah. Launchpad the Rhyhorn was a good boyo, but he was not surviving that.
He is very much a dead boyo now.
Yeah. So I leave that gym, beaten and battered, and I begin to start grinding. I bring in Simba the Nidoran as my replacement for fucking who died? Launchpad the Rhyhorn. That's the one. That's it.
Did you do
So I
that on
bring in my
hard or
Nidoran.
easy?
Oh, I did it on easy. Let me tell you why I did it on easy. I forgot hard mode existed, and I walked in and I used confusion on some Bellsprouts, and I was like, "Welp, guess I'm doing easy mode."
Smooth.
Okay, so yeah, and I started grinding, and I was grinding in the route to the left, which was already being really annoying because of Pidgeys. So I was like, maybe I'll leave this route. But before I could, I ran into a wild level 27 Kadabra.
Yes, he did.
I got a taste of my own Kadabra flavored medicine, people. I I tried to fight it off. Most of my Pokemon went to the red trying to fight this damn Kadabra off. And my Cloyster, Goofy, hit the field, and it died. It died.
So you have 2 deaths this week.
No, I don't have 2 deaths this week. If only it were that simple. So,
Well, I am adding that into your points right now.
did you not put my 3 deaths into my points?
You didn't tell me you had 3 deaths. You only told me about Launchpad.
Oh, well, I did tell you. You just forgot. I don't blame you. I have terrible memory. Yeah. So yeah, Goofy died. And so I went and I got Nick the Eevee, and I shoved a water stone down its throat. It is now Nick the Vaporeon. So that is my new water boy. Which Patrick did question why I didn't turn into a Jolteon, and my answer was I already had Thunderbolt on Haunter, and I already had a Pikachu if I needed an electric type. And what I didn't say straight out is that I hate having HM slaves, so I really needed a Pokemon that could use Surf. And I'd rather have Sab Surf than give it to a Nido. So,
Hey Peg,
yeah, what's up?
Gingy wants to know how many butts for the
How many
Vaporeon.
butts?
Yep.
Oh, I don't remember how many butts I rated Vaporeon. I think it was pretty high. Patrick doesn't know what we're talking about. We did an episode on the evolutions, and we had a running joke where we rated their butts. 10 out of 10 butts. I think it was 5 out of 5. We rated him for 5.
I will
So, yeah,
take your word for it.
Pretty high amount of butts. So, yeah, Nick the Vaporeon is now our friendo. So we're training. I go to the rock tunnel because I do not want to get Kadabra'd again. We start training the rock tunnel.
And you get
And
exploded.
No. That'd be a noble death. That'd be a real, actual death I could live with. What I can't live with is running into a wild Zubat. And that Zubat confused me and super effective leech lifed me, and it killed my Nidorino.
Oh, the Reaper comes.
Yeah. A random wild Zubat killed my Nidorino.
That's wonderful, and I love it.
So I again go to the box and I grab the late Simba, the Nidorino's wife, and I say, "You take over your husband's work now. He's dead, by the way. No time to mourn, though. I have to make you real strong for PvP." So I grab Nala, the Nidoran female, out of the box, and I grind her and Nick from like level fucking 7 to 29. And eventually I get there, and everyone else is level 29, and there we go. And I logged off, but then, like right before the day we were supposed to record, I remembered something. I remembered something real juicy. Patrick probably thought he could escape from it for one more week, but he was wrong. I remembered that I could get into Saffron, which means I could access Mr. Psychic's house. So, my Haunter has Psychic now.
Ooh, much scary.
Yeah, my Haunter's stacked. He's got Thunderbolt and Psychic. He's killing everything.
We'll see what happens.
So yeah, I go into the week, this cycle PvP, battered and bruised, with Vaporeon and a Nidoqueen with not great movesets. If I'm being all honest, you don't get Surf until next cycle. So Nick may or may not be running Water Gun.
That's great.
Cycle 4, Water Gun.
I mean, I lost my Ice Beam TM, so Horsey
I did too.
Shit.
I did too.
That's true.
I gave it to Goofy, and he lost it. He died.
Yeah, well, it's life. It happens. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah. Where do you get Swords Dance in this game?
You don't.
You definitely do. It definitely exists.
I told you can't.
But how?
Because I said so.
But I mean, where do you get it?
Fuck, I don't remember. It's probably in the game corner or something.
Oh, I don't want it to be the game corner. Please don't be the game corner.
I'm actually pretty sure it's the game corner, if it exists.
No, you can't do this to me. No.
I definitely can.
No, I need it. I
mean, you don't need it.
I do.
You just want it. Stop muting yourself.
I'm muting myself?
Yes.
I'm not. I think Gingy might be muting me because he's a fucking idiot. I
He
mean that
said
with
no,
all the
sir.
I mean that with all the love in the world there, Ginger.
He's flipping you off.
Yeah.
And he put the emojis for Pegasus and shit.
I don't like him. I don't like that Ginger guy.
And he's crying. You made him cry. What a dick.
Go cry. Cry. I feed on your tears.
You should probably stop feeding.
Okay. So yeah. Man, next cycle is gonna be a whole different ball game. I'm gonna be running a Gengar and an Alakazam.
Yeah. Fuck.
But I think you have a chance this week. I think you may take your one and only PvP win this week if you play your cards right.
We'll see what happens. I'm not optimistic about it.
So, tell them the points coming into this PvP showdown because I myself am very curious.
So,
Did you make sure my points are all updated with a rival and easy mode gym from last
there
cycle?
was the rival. I forgot that there was the rival out of the tower because I didn't do that one.
Oh, okay.
I was very much against doing anything, so I just kind of sprinted through.
I went and yeeted him real quick. He wasn't that hard.
4 of those. 3 deaths. A rival. My deaths. The gym. Alright, so the points total at current. Although it doesn't have the... Oh, okay, that doesn't matter. Pegasus, you're leading with 290 points.
Okay.
And I'm well behind with 150.
Oh, damn, you're still that far?
But man, I've lost like 2/3 of my freaking party.
I guess you're right. You know, I think you have a point.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still have 7 deaths marked on here.
Oh.
Hold on.
You only have 5 deaths, Patrick.
Yep.
Oh, dang.
So I gotta take those 2 off.
Patrick, you're really bad at spreadsheeting. Apparently.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, at least I'm doing it though. Alright, well, I'm still behind you by 100 points. I'm at 190 points.
Okay, so not as grim. Not quite as grim.
Sure, let's go with that.
So, whose turn is it to commentate?
I think it's yours.
Fuck. Gingy, Colo, you want to take this, please?
No, make him suffer.
You're both listening in, please. Give me something. This cycle has already taken too much.
You stop your complaining. You're the one who wanted to alternate who was announcing. You get to do your turn.
Well, the alternative was me announcing every week. That's what we had in season 0.
Yeah. You still have to take your turn.
I do.
And Gingy wants to listen to your suffering.
Colo, please.
Nope,
Colo.
don't do it.
Colo already told me no. He's not gonna fucking do it.
Nice.
Let me pee and delay my suffering real quick. Gingy, cut this out, damn it. You probably won't, because you're Gingy.
Fuck you.
Damn straight.
So what I've learned by looking in the mirror is that my fat makes it look like I have tits on my back, which is very concerning.
No comment.
The way the fat rolls work out, it literally looks like I have tits on my back.
Well, there's things you can do to take care of that.
Probably.
Maybe you should. Be good for you.
Gingy laughing about my back tits.
Yep.
Okay.
So you ready? Are you ready for this? Because I'm not.
Pat M3764.
I already sent you.
I did not receive said challenge. Oh, yes, I did. I'm wrong.
God, pay attention. Children.
I forgot that there's no team preview, so I'm gonna take a minute and decide who I want to
Nope,
lead
too
with
late.
real quick.
Too late.
Nope.
Yep. I have already
You
sent the
can't
challenge.
Control me. You can't control me.
You can't control yourself either.
Okay. Now I'm ready.
Sure.
You want to drop the
Hey.
fight link? You want to drop the fight link in the Discord so Colo and Gingy can watch?
I guess so. If I must.
Can be hard to follow for people. Now Gingy is texting me on the phone about my back tits.
Well, you gonna commentate this fight or not?
Yeah, I was talking about back tits. Give me a minute. So, it's time for Pegasus versus Poke Ranger Pat. Pegasus leads with Thanos the Victory Belt, and Poke Ranger Pat leads with Beowulf the Growlithe. Are you ready, sir?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
Alright, we may begin the fight. Thanos uses Stun Spore and paralyzes
Stun
Beowulf.
Spore and immediate paralysis. Who the fuck thought? Oh boy. It's time for the rap again.
Thanos uses rap.
I'm gonna sit here for the next 30 minutes, not eat my
8%.
dinner.
Another 8%. Or 9% this time.
Ooh, 9%. It's 8.5. It's 8.5.
7%. 7%.
Yes. Yes, it's very, very necessary to
8%.
wrap my dog for the next 30 minutes.
7%. 7%.
I'm just gonna sit here. There's nothing I can do. Again, as usual.
8%.
Egg being a little shit.
7%. 7%.
7%.
That was
7%. 2 more turns.
7%.
3%.
3%. The dog is dead.
Oh, who'd have fucking thought? Fucking garbage.
Stefan the Marowak hits the field. Good fancy Marowak.
Yeah, for all the fucking good
He
it's
gets
gonna
paralyzed. He gets
do. Have a
paralyzed.
bone club.
Bone Club for 32% of Thanos' health.
What? Am I gonna get wrapped again? Who'd have fucking thought?
Whoa.
Sit
Wild
here for the
and
next goddamn ever. Maybe you'll miss. Every move has a chance to miss in Gen 1. What?
Thanos
Growth?
uses growth. Growth is special.
What are you gonna do?
Thanos uses another growth. Growth is special. He has 6% health now because of Bone Club. Thanos Mega Drains 100% of Stefan's health.
Oh
And
no!
back to 52. Oh, hi. You're annoying.
Hi.
I don't like you. Carry the
That's
Snorlax
nice.
comes out, gets paralyzed.
Have a Mega Punch. Fucking
And
shit.
kills, murders Thanos with a Mega Punch. Okay, how am I gonna deal with you? Stop calling me garbage, Gingy. It doesn't matter. I'll continue to do it forever. It's okay.
Oh, what? You're gonna send out the fighting type against my normal one? Who the fucking thought?
What a crazy idea!
It's magic!
Out comes Kingler. Mulan uses Meditate and it boosts attack.
Oh god. Garbage.
Double Kick does 48% total.
Fuck you.
Vice Grip critical hits and does 67%. Let's get down to business! Yes, Gingy,
To
thank
die.
you.
To die.
Die! Yeah, Mulan's dead. Michael the Kingler is at 4%.
Running 3 moves because guillotine isn't allowed.
Out comes Gingy the Gengar. Ginny uses Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolted? No.
Never. Not even once would I consider such a move. I have a Parafusion. So Ginny uses
I have a fuck off.
Carry is paralyzed. Psychic does 22% carry.
Oh, let me punch myself in the face!
Psychic does 25%. Carry's paralyzed. Psychic does 26%.
Oh, let me punch myself in the face again! Fucking useless.
Thunderbolt kills Carry.
You might have to throw some, deedly whoops in here, Gingy, because fuck this noise.
Isn't this supposed to be a Seadra by now?
No, it doesn't evolve till 32.
Wow. How come Stanley the
So,
Horse?
if we were at the actual level limit...
Thunderbolt.
Oh, what? Critical
Great
hit
murder.
murders?
Stanley.
My little seahorse? No!
Oh,
What?
Luigi,
Bird with only
Just
freaking normal type
87%.
moves? Oh no!
But Gust is a bit. Why'd you use Gust?
Because he ain't got nothing else! Well, if you
Oh,
do stand attack until he dies?
Is he not running Fly? Oh, you can't run Fly.
Can't run fly? Well, I can, but...
He can't go in
Have it.
PvP.
Yeah, I can.
No, Fly and Dig are banned because of some sort of glitch that makes them last forever if something happens.
Ah, beautiful. I love it. So look,
So,
I lost again.
So
Who'd
yeah,
have
Pat
fucking
lost
thought?
again. But at least it wasn't a 6-0 this time, Patrick. You did kill 2 of my Pokemon.
Yeah, that's very, very comforting.
I mean, hey, making progress. Maybe next week you'll kill 3.
Sure. Sure, let's go with
Maybe
that.
by the end you'll kill 5 whole Pokemon.
Please, by the end, I'll have 1 Pokemon. It'll take 2 seconds to kill me.
Oh no. I don't know why Gingy decided to personally text my phone to laugh about my back tits.
Alright. So after our garbage-ass PvP, I am still trailing with 190 points. And Pegasus, you are still leading with 320.
Fun.
Magic.
So, next cycle is Koga. Koga is the 5th gym leader. He's poison type, all that jazz. He's a ninja. It's pretty cool. He's in Fuchsia City, which is where we'll find the Safari Zone and all sort of other cool things. Actually, I think that's the only thing. So never mind. Not all sorts of other cool things. Just that thing.
Yep.
And we're going to fight the gym, who has a level 50 Pokemon, but due to Sabrina having the same limit of 50, our limit for Koga will be 47. How you feeling, Pat? How you think next cycle's gonna go for you?
The fuck if I know. I feel like shit.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm sure I'll just punch it, and we'll figure it out.
In hindsight, that rap probably wasn't needed, but I just looked at a fire type in front of my victory bell, and I'm like, I don't want to play Switch games, so let's get rid of this. Because I hate playing Switch. I hate playing Switch games. That's one of my pet peeves, is switching and switching and switching. So I just I found a way to get rid of the fire type with my grass type.
Yes.
So
no comment.
Yeah, let's hope Pat doesn't lose anything next cycle. I really hope he doesn't.
Well, let's hope Pat gets wiped.
Wow.
It's just
If
complete.
you
the
get wiped,
game
you
with
only
a
lose one
Zubat.
Pokemon.
Alright, we're not gonna lose, we're gonna lose 5.
You're gonna lose 5 times. Oh,
We're
you're gonna
gonna
lose
have-
5 Pokemon.
We're gonna have our Growlithe and a Zubat.
Do you have a Zubat? Did you roll a
Yes.
Zubat?
Yes, I have a Zubat, it's still in the PC.
That's your one Pokemon left in the PC, right?
Yes, and it's level 3.
Fun.
Yep.
I mean, I had to train Nala and Nick from like level 3 or 4.
Yes. I'm gonna kill the Zubat trying to train it from level 3 to level 49 or 47.
Oh boy.
And I'll just solo with Growlithe.
Patrick, I'm curious, just to ask you a Pokemon related question before we wrap up the show. I wanted to ask you if you have seen Detective Pikachu yet.
Not yet. I've kind of, had work in life. And it
Yeah,
came
I
out
mean, I
on
was just asking.
Thursday.
I figured I didn't know what the answer was. I'm not saying you had to have watched it. I just asked.
That is a negative on my end. Have you managed to see it yet?
I did see it earlier today.
Nice. I'm told it's very good.
I will also tell you that it's very good. I will be another person that tells you that it is very good.
Sweet. I
And
dig
Gingy
it.
will tell you too. I'm sure he's in the process of typing it right now.
Fuck that. I'm not going to type it. It's fucking phenomenal.
He's gonna walk in and say it.
And it'll be there forever because he's the editor.
Yep. So, thank you for listening to PokeSurvivor. What, Gingy? Ginger?
I was just laughing maniacally. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to like talk. I was like, what do you say? So, Pat, where can our listeners find you?
Our listeners can find me on Twitch on Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time at Poker Ranger Pat.
On Mondays, you'll find him playing PokeSurvivor, and I'll be there probably.
Maybe. We'll see. Sometimes you go to sleep instead.
Yes, that is also sometimes a thing.
But yeah, that's where people can find me. I did just link my Twitter to my Twitch, so you might actually be able to get notifications from Twitter now.
Start being a tweeter. Start using Twitter.
Start using Tweet. Well, Peg, can our followers find you anywhere?
Yes, actually. They can find me in like a whole bunch of places, and I'm going to tell you about them. Well, first of all, I'll tell you where you can find Pixels Media, because that's more important. This is a Pixels Media podcast, so I'd like to turn you on to our main production, Pixels, Polygons, and Fun, a video game podcast, which can be found, unlike this show that is just on YouTube, can be found anywhere where you listen to your podcast. Can be found on Google Play Music, iTunes, all those crazy places where you listen to podcasts. Actually, if you listen to podcasts on YouTube, you can't find it, at least not entirely. It only has 12 of its 40 episodes up. I'm working on it, guys. Slow and steady wins the race.
Sure. Let's go with
I've
that.
committed to trying to get at least 2 episodes out on YouTube a week, because we do 1 episode a week, so eventually, mathematically, I will catch up.
Assuming you manage to keep the pace.
I've been breaking the pace recently. Last couple of times I uploaded them, I uploaded like 3 or 4, so
Nice.
I've been doing good. So, yeah, there's also Pokemon Variety Hour, which is a more general discussion-based Pokemon podcast, which you can find also on podcatchers and not on YouTube at all. I will start working on that after I'm done with Pixels. That is my contribution to Pixels Media, is uploading all the YouTube shit.
All right.
Because Gingy got 1 episode up and then just gave up on it. And months later, now that I have access to Windows Movie Maker, I'm like, you know what?
Your own weight, motherfucker.
You didn't even tell me to do it. You were supposed to do it yourself. I decided to do it because you didn't.
Children, fight on your own podcast.
fight on your own time. Gingy, you're cool. You're a cool guy. Okay. So, there's another Pixels Media podcast, which I'm not on, and neither is Pat. But I'm mentioned here anyway, because it's Pixels Media. Universe 7 podcast, the Dragon Ball Z podcast, which you can find on this here YouTube channel. And if you want to support Pixels Media monetarily, You can do that either by donating to our Patreon at patreon.com/ppafpodcast, or you could do it by buying a t-shirt on Patreon. No, that's not where you buy t-shirts. ppublic.com/user/ppafpodcast1. And I've mentioned before that I'm working on a new podcast project, TM, and relating to that podcast project, you might be seeing a couple more t-shirts. So keep your eyes to the screen. I almost said ears to the ground, but that doesn't make sense. Yeah, keep your eyes to the screen on the TeePublic, and that's where you'll see the shirts. So, me, you can find me on Twitter at PegasusTheGame1. You can find me on YouTube at PegasusTheGamer. I have 2 other podcasts that are not affiliated with Pixel Media in any way, and they're Ghost of Gaming Future. 3 other podcasts. I'm sorry, Colo. Ghost of Gaming Future, which can be found on my YouTube channel. It's a show where we talk about our ideas for video games. Peg and Colo are bored, which is a show where me and Colo talk about whatever the hell we want to. And Way Past Cool Podcast, which is a podcast where I watch Sonic cartoons, which is on its own channel because it needs to be isolated because it's not good. And you can find that at Way Past Cool Podcast on YouTube. So, this has been PokeSurvivor. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed my downward spiral into madness because of my horrible, unfortunate Reaper encounters. I've been Pegasus.
And I've Poke Ranger Pat.
And we'll see you in the next one, where our Pokemon are suddenly, like, way stronger because of how far the level limit is.
And I'm slaughtered again.
Yep. He'll get his revenge in Gen 2.
Yep.
Okay, you gotta do the thing with the bear and getting rid of it.
Oh, that's right.
Gingy could do that, actually, if he wants to. If he wants to be a cool dude with attitude.
Colon, comma, leave.